In this video, I got an awesome routine that you can do before you head to the golf course. Now note, if you have to drive more than 30 minutes, you're better off just doing one of our videos that's an at the golf course warm-up. But this one, if you have a short commute to the golf course, this is a great way to prepare your body before you start your round of golf and before you even leave your home. You need a foam roller, if you have one, and then some type of resistance band to use for stretching. All right, let's get going. So when it comes to preparing the body or warming up the body before you play, it is very important to not go into a deep stretch or some type of, let's call it yoga routine, where you're going into a deep stretch and you're really stretching more than you've ever stretched before. Because if you do get to the first tee and you have this newfound flexibility for the first couple 20 minutes, 30 minutes, what if you can't handle it? What if you're not stable enough? So what I want you to do is really think about the muscles, the joints that you're going to use over the next 18 holes or over your practice session, and get those dynamically warmed up or through movement. So I like to use the foam roller just to break up some of that fascia tissue that's on the muscle at first. And it's not like you're going to go into this for a long time. It should only take you about 5 to 10 seconds on each part. So we're going to start with the glute. You're going to sit on it. You're going to roll back and forth right on your butt cheek. That's going to help get that glute fired up or not fired up. And then you're going to cross your leg and just stretch that muscle. And we'll go 2 to 3 and then maybe 4 times. Now we're going to cross your leg over, so everything's going to be on the right leg. We're going to get what's called the IT band on the side. We're going to go from the hip joint, just above the knee, and then back. So we're just going back and forth. You can mess around. You can put your toe up. You're going to hit one part. You can point your toe away. You're going to hit one part. And now we're just going to roll. Continue to keep rolling. So now we're on the quadricep. So let me back up just a little bit here. So now we're on the quadricep, we're on the front of the leg. Again, we're only going 2, 3, maybe 4 times back and forth, hitting that. So we're already done with that leg. So then we're going to flip around to the other side, do the exact same thing. So we're going to go on the left side, do the glute first with the leg straight. Then we're going to do the glute with the knee bent. And then we're going to go right on the IT band again. So we're going to bring that leg over about 2, 3, 4 times. And then we're going to go on the quad 2 to 4 times. If you've done the foam roller a lot, this may be easy for you. If you've never done a foam roller and you want to start, it may be a little bit painful, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. So now we're going to lay down on the foam roller. So butts on the ground. So I suggest starting on top, roll forward. Once your butt's hit, you're down. You're done right there. Then you're going to put your hands behind your head. And you're going to lean back, keeping your butt on the ground. Lean back as far as you can go with your arms out for about 5 seconds. And then you're going to go arms up, 5 seconds. And then you're going to lean to your left. Try and keep your back as flat as you can. I don't mean like don't turn like this. Keep your shoulders flat. And then back the other way. And we'll put the hands behind the head again. Try and rotate as far as you can. Rotate back. Lean back again as much as you can. And that's it. Now you're done. You've used the foam roller. You haven't gone into too much of a deep stuff. You're still staying active. And now you're ready to go and you're ready to use the resistance band. All right, we got our resistance band. These are awesome. You can throw them. I like using these over a golf club if you can. So just if you have something like this, you just throw it in your bag. You have it at the course. So now we're going to go through. I've done these a lot of times. If you see any of our videos on our YouTube channel. So we're going to go shoulder width apart. Depending on the resistance of your band, it may be harder. It may be easier. So you want to get your arms straight back behind your head. The cool thing about using a band is if I don't have that mobility of a club that's not going to move, I can spread it farther apart to give me that mobility. So it's really cool so you can get that chest stretch. Okay, so here we go. Again, we don't want to hold them too long. So we're going out here. We're going to go turn, side to side turn, using your lower body. Let your back foot come up so you can get that turn. We're not really concentrating on the hip right now. We're concentrating more on the thoracic spine and the chest muscles here. Now we're going to take this band and we're going to start just down here and you're going to pull up. So now we're activating the back, the rear deltoid, the shoulders. That's going to help you to maintain your upper body in posture throughout your swing. We're going to do 5. Now we're doing a little activation. We're going to hold it on the right side. Again, back of your hands going straight up. Don't do this. A lot of people will do this because it's easier. Some people will do this because it's easier. But you want to go back of your hand is going to go back up. Just like that. We got that one. Okay, now what we're going to do is you're just going to put it on one leg here. You're going to hold on to it so it's going to give you some resistance. And we're going to take this back leg back. And we're going to go forward. And then you're going to pull up, keeping your hands right where they are. This is doing a lot of different things. Number 1, it's activating your hamstring and glute. Number 2, it's teaching you, it's helping you to get that good hip hinge. So when you get into your posture, you don't want to bend over like this. You want to hinge from your hips. That's a great exercise. It's called a single leg RDL. That's going to help you to go to hinge at your hip and then come up. So you're activating that glute and hamstring. All right, I got a couple more, stick with me. All right, so we've used the band, we got the chest, we got the back warmed up, we got the activation with the rear deltoid in the back, and then now we're gonna get the hips. So if you have something you could hold on to, like a pole or a treadmill or something that you can use, I'm not gonna use one here, but you're gonna hold on to it, and then you're gonna sit back, and you're gonna squat down as far as you can. So the reason I say hold on to it is because a lot of people have trouble getting in this position or they'll fall backwards. And here what you want to do is you want to hold on to that fixed object and you want to keep your back as tall as you can. And you're going to squat down, feel like you're pushing your knees away from each other, and you're going to squat down as deep as you can. You should feel a big stretch in the groin, in the hip area. And then you can start to move around. Once you're down there, you can move a little bit around back and forth or side to side. That's going to stretch out those hips that you're going to need for the next 18 holes. Once you've done that, hold that down there for 5 to 10 seconds, do 2 or 3 of those. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to stand up and you're just going to put your foot behind you and then you're going to rotate. Rotate with some speed, trying to get into your left side. Use that left leg just like you would in the golf swing and try and stabilize as good as you can on that side. Same thing on the other side. We're testing that, we're getting that right internal hip rotation warmed up, just like that. And then last thing we're going to do is you could probably use a golf club or hold on to something here. You're going to put your right foot behind your left knee and you're just going to rotate. So if you hold on to, I recommend holding on to something here and you're just going back and forth trying to move as far as you can on that hip. We're testing that internal hip rotation. Again, we're just turning just like that, trying to keep your shoulders and hips separated. So like I said at the beginning, warming up for golf should be getting those muscles active and getting them ready to go and putting your body through some stress that it's going to go through on the golf course, like different lies, different feet positions, different things like that. That's going to help you to have that when you need it on the course. Hey, thanks for watching. Remember, that's a warm-up that you can do at home before you leave to head to the golf course, and it's something that you can use the equipment at your house. But you never want to go through a full stretching routine or like a yoga that's going to make you feel longer or stretch, because you don't want to have any extra flexibility when you get to the first tee. You just want to be ready to go. Body's warmed up, muscles are active, using the same motions that you're going to use throughout the day. All right? Thank you. If you're looking for something that you can do at the gym, if you're on our YouTube channel, just search right on here. Just search pre-warm-up. There's a ton of different videos on there. But please subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.